players then having popped out for a short break. No mid-session interval, of course, in these best of sevens. So a big frame coming up here. Can Wells move within one frame of a big upset, or will Higgins restore parity?
Well, he's got a very good cue ball, but he's left that same red on. Not enough side on the cue ball. Take it behind the green, dead on the cushion. And that's the problem.
One.
Yes, he got a very good cue ball, but John Higgins got a very good shot. And it certainly was a good shot. He's left the cue ball short for one of the baulk colours. Has he overdone it? Well, that's the reaction of this super fast cloth. There's no big bounces there. He got into that cue ball too much. End of break. Unless there's the plant on somewhere.
Yes, it's a frustrated John Higgins out there at the moment. One or two careless mistakes. There's another one. Hasn't quite been at the races so far. Was a little fortunate to win the first frame. Had a couple of errors in that one which could have been costly. Well, by Higgins standards, 84 is below par. You'd normally expect Higgins to be up in the low to middle 90s in terms of pot success rate.
Yes, he's missed one or two.
He outplayed in the safety department, according to the stat just flashing up on your screen there. That's unusual as well.
Yeah, just got to be a little careful here, Daniel. That red, that's out in the open. Doesn't want to leave John Higgins with a chance of that red. Has the brown come to the rescue? Being outplayed in all departments at the moment. But it can all change, especially with good shots like that.
Second excellent long red of this frame. And this time, a chance to capitalise.
A little cannon to the red above the black. Oh, he's missed it. Unbelievable.
So un-Higgins-like.
Isn't it just?
He can't believe it.
Wanted to catch it a lot fuller as well. Didn't want to catch it thin. We're very fortunate to have been on a red there. Same shot. Excellent recovery though, nevertheless.
Yes, once again, a test of smoothness of your delivery of the cue, which Higgins
16.
passed with flying colours. He's going to have to do it again though.
Yep, he didn't catch that red full enough. Same shot really. He's potted one or two of those from under the cushion. Great player. He's unlucky. That's most unfortunate. It may be on this red to the baulk corner, but if he could have seen that red to the left corner, could have been game over. No. Can't see enough of it to pot it.
John Higgins, 24.
Just not running for him at the moment. That was a good split. Cue ball just stuck to the red. If he goes for this thin cut to the right corner, he'll have to get it. That cue ball could be going into the reds. And he hasn't got away with it. Now, what a chance for Daniel Wells. The reds all there inviting. 3-1, he would have a great chance of causing a major upset.
1.
It looks like he's got the cover straight away.
Another example there of just how responsive these superfine cloths are. Cue ball just ran and ran.
His only chance is that red to the baulk corner. Oh, can you see this one to the right middle? He can.
Daniel Wells, 5.
Well, that was an unexpected chance. He'll be disappointed to miss that. And that's a pretty good safety. Getting the cue ball close to the cushion. Can't play up into the baulk. The red by the yellow spot. He'd be snookered next shot. Well, he's decided to play into balk, but he could be in trouble next shot. He couldn't think of anything else, and there wasn't much to play. Well, there's no hiding place really. And he must have weighed up when he played that shot, when he played the last safety shot he played, that he was going to be snookered next time round. Well, he's hit a red, but there's this red going to the right middle. Does it pass the other red? If it doesn't, he's got a pretty good shot there. He's delighted. He'd like to try and get in behind the green, but no path to get there. Well, that worked for him the last time round, but he hasn't quite got that cue ball close enough to the cushion this time round, so a chance for Daniel Wells to get that cue ball tight under this black cushion. Got to hide that red over the right middle. Well, that was a pretty good attempt. Had he got it dead, it would have created problems for John Higgins. As it is, he's left him a plant.
Now, we've been waiting for Higgins to click into gear for some time now. Is this to be the moment?
Well, I remember you saying in the first or second frame that he normally gobbles these type of chances up with all the reds spread over the table. And that looked to be a big bounce again there. And he was just stretching a little, but another unexpected miss by John Higgins.
Well, I'd venture to suggest this is probably the patchiest performance Higgins has put in since he started using his new cue. He's been very consistent this season, won a title, runner-up in another major event. But he's been out of sorts today, no question about it. The question now is whether Wells can capitalise on that and win the match.
9.
Yep, he's just got to hold himself together. The balls are there for the taking. Tricky red next to the blue. But if he's nicely on it, this shot, if he's directly behind this red into the baulk corner,
17.
well, maybe he wasn't directly behind it.
Nineteen. Twenty. Twenty-four.
Oh, he was too high, and that was a good chance to go 3-1 up.
One. Five. Six. Ten.
Well, gave himself chance of 2 reds, the way he played it.
As much as Higgins has struggled thus far, he has the opportunity to be level pegging.
Eleven.
Now, needs to leave himself straighter on this red to one of the corners. That looks ideal. 18 points in front. The
16.
blue and yellow would be enough. And he's thinking about that red he missed in the middle. Got to get it out of his mind.
21.
Higgins calls for the extended rest. The long tackle comes out for this yellow. Well, Daniel Wells will be frustrated because he's been the better player thus far. He hasn't been able to hammer home that advantage. Higgins, on the other hand, will be delighted. He's not really got out of first gear, never mind second.
26.
And yet, it's going to be as you were, 2 frames apiece. It's now become a best of 3-frame match.
$35. 41 in the frame. John Higgins.
41 will suffice for Higgins. He's yet to make a half century in this match, but he's managed to scrap his way to level the match at 2 frames apiece. It's all up for grabs here.